What's up guys, we're back. Right now I'm saying this, I know I'm gonna be judged for making this video. It's not often that people say everything on their minds. I just feel like I owe it to you guys and I owe it to myself to be honest. And I feel like if more people are honest, then a lot less people would feel alone. Pretty much just gonna say what I think needs to be said in order to get this weight off my chest and be able to move onward and have a more positive attitude. Moving on to why we were taking this break and how I've been feeling. Something happened recently that really made me realize I need to start being more honest. I think we were both at really low points mentally, and if we had just sat down and talked about it and faced it, then none of this would have happened. But here's the story. Okay, so we were in the middle of filming a video, and it was a video that we were kind of iffy about. So whenever that happens, it's always a really stressful process, and it's hard to make a comedy video or a happy video that people are gonna laugh at when on the inside you feel like just like breaking down, crawling into a ball, and just not having to deal with anything in the world, let alone that video. We're halfway through filming this video, which we were planning on releasing the next day, which we knew was gonna be really stressful. We didn't really have time to make this video, but we were forcing it because we didn't want to let anyone down. We see all of the positive comments you give us saying, take a break if you guys are ever stressed out, or your happiness matters more than putting out a video for us. And I see all the things that you guys say, and it's so sweet of you guys. For some reason, I just ignore those words, and I shouldn't do it, but it is something that I'm guilty of doing, and I need to admit that. I've been kind of like saying, even though I'm suffering, there could be others out there that are suffering as well, so why not do everything I can just to make other people happy? And that's been wearing on me a lot. So back to the story, we were in the middle of filming a video. A lot of things that we had planned for the video just fell through all at once, and we realized that it wasn't really gonna be possible to get this video up. I get really stressed out, and I start to like lose control of myself. My brain is just taking over my body at this point, and my brain is not in a good place. And then Grayson came over to try to help me calm down. It like wasn't even me at that point. I went over to calm Ethan down because, you know, I don't like seeing my twin brother who I love like that. As I went to do that, I grabbed onto him, he started running, and then we both fell to the ground. When I got up, I looked at my hand, and my finger was like bent sideways and cracked. Yeah. So I didn't even care that my finger was broken. Like, I didn't even want to fix it. The only thing I was thinking about was, we're screwed, we can't make videos anymore. Someone is gonna be let down. So I look at Grayson and I see his finger. I get extremely upset over that. All he was trying to do was calm me down, and I'm acting like an idiot. I completely just let him down. I let all of you guys down because now there's no video going out, and I don't even know how I'm gonna be able to ever think of another idea again or anything like that, because my brain is just going insane at this point. He's caring about me, you guys are caring about me, I'm just not caring about myself. Out of frustration, I did something really stupid. I punched a glass window. I'm not thinking at this point, I just wanted to break something. I looked down at my hand after I did that, and I had the worst wound I've probably ever had in my life on my hand. It was like completely split open. There was, sorry to gross anyone out, but there's blood dripping everywhere. We obviously both need medical attention, but I didn't even care about that at this point. I was just so down on myself for letting him down and letting everyone down. We both go to the hospital, get x-rays, in the hospital all night. It's just a terrible day. But we can't afford to have a terrible day. I know that you guys would be okay with it. I know that you guys would accept it, but I also know that if I don't put a video out, then someone is not gonna get the extra laugh when they're going through a hard time or something like that. When I go through something horrible that just breaks me and tears me apart, I wanna make sure that nobody else feels that. So I tell them things that I wish I would have done in that situation, but it's like I don't even listen to myself. If I'm not practicing what I preach, then I'm telling people to do things that are completely unrealistic. That might honestly make someone feel more lost, and I need to realize that instead of preaching and telling someone to do something that's gonna make them feel better, that I don't even do myself, I should probably just state my feelings so that someone can maybe relate to me and they won't feel alone anymore. Back to the story. The next day, I go get my cast on, and then Ethan, they found in his x-ray that he had a huge piece of glass still lodged inside of his hand, after they stitched him up already at the hospital the day before. So I needed pretty immediate surgery, and it was at that point, I think, on the operating table that I realized I just caused so much damage over just not being honest with myself. Why did I do that? For all these months, I just kept telling myself that I was happy, and I wasn't. If I just accepted the fact that I wasn't happy, and I actually on yourself, none of this would have happened. I do believe that everything happens for a reason. I'm taking this as a sign. I'm glad that it made me sit here and make this video to tell you guys how I actually feel. So moral of the story and the point of the video is to be honest with yourself.